G'day guys, how you doing? To be completely honest with you, I probably haven't really been feeling my best lately. More so just been feeling a little bit down and exhausted. So hopefully that's about as depressing as this video gets. And from here on, it's all but uphill. Now, what can get you out of that bit of a slump and feeling a little bit down? A clear night and some Astro. Now I know a few people who have been following me have basically been saying it's cloudy where they are in their parts of the world, typhoons, really bad wet weather, which is what we've been having, and it's just been continuing. Recently I was able to go out and shoot at a place called Second Valley here in South Australia, and I was trying something a little bit different. I haven't shot a nightscape in quite some time because I've mostly been shooting with the RASs. So I shot this image here, and right here, and I hope you guys like it. Yeah, it was just trying something a little bit different. I was using the Skywatcher Star Adventure GTI to do a bit of tracking, so it's a single exposure for the foreground. Then tracking was enabled, and then I shot a tracked image for the sky. Turned out really well, I think. But yeah, there was only probably a few hours of clear skies, so I took that opportunity just to do that. It's a bit hard setting these up just for a few hours. So that's the sort of weather we've been having lately, where it'd be clear for a little while, and then it'd be cloudy, and then it'll be raining. But tonight, for some strange reason, it is completely clear, and it's meant to be clear throughout the whole night. So we've got the twin set up. I have no idea what I'm going to be imaging. The moon is out, about a half moon at the moment. So yeah, I do know that I have RASA number 2. That's got the hydrogen alpha filter in it. I placed that in there when I was setting up. So that's going to be shooting HA the whole night. Then we got RASA number 1, and that's just going to be shooting RGB. Now, I'm not going to be shooting any luminance, and the reason for that is that I really don't have a full dedicated luminance filter. I mean, I do, but not in the 2-inch size diameter for the Beta FCCT tilt filter changer. So yeah, I really need to look at getting a Beta UV IR cut CMOS optimized 2-inch filter. And the reason also I don't have that is because I bought these as an RGB pack rather than the UV RGB pack. And that's because the RGB pack was pretty much the only one available at the time. So if you've been having some issues trying to buy filters yourself, you'll know the pain that you got to sort of, at this stage, get what you can get and then add on to it a little bit later. It might cost a little bit more, not ideal, but hey, it's the world we're living in at the moment. Now, as for targets, I got no idea, absolutely no idea. I mean, I'd like to start some of my projects. However, because the moon's out, I really do want darker skies, and also the moon is in par with the Milky Way at the moment, where some of my targets are. We do have the SMC, so the Small Magellanic Cloud, and the LMC. They are starting to rise up throughout the night, so we could possibly start a bit of a LMC project there, but I feel like I just want to do something different. I just want to image something that I haven't seen before. So we'll go for a galaxy. It's got to be, what's the word? Not ideal as well, probably, because the fact that we're shooting at a 400mm focal length with the QHY 294 mm Pro cameras. So the field of view is going to be quite large, and the galaxy is going to probably look that big. So we'll see. But what I'm more interested in is what else is around the galaxy to be able to capture. You know, when we see photos of galaxies, we generally see, you know, just the shot of the galaxy taking up the whole frame, and it looks absolutely beautiful, especially when you get some of those long focal length telescopes hitting those galaxies. It looks spot on. My excuse is there's not really a lot you see around the outside of the galaxies. So I want to see what we can pick up, what we can do, and how far we can go at pushing the image in terms of processing too, without it looking too crazy. And if you've seen a lot of my images and you follow my channel for a little while, you'll notice that, yeah, okay, I like my images to be quite vibrant and colourful. I am toning that down more and more as we go. But yeah, I do like colour. I do like vibrance. So we are going to be shooting in the southerly direction. We are fairly close to the LMC and SMC sort of area. I don't really have too many views to the north because of the way everything is. I can't really see too much to the north. Although Andromeda is starting to come around. It would be nice to get data on that, but it's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I think we'll go south. We do have the Helix Nebula pretty much right above us. That could be an option. But I do feel Galaxy could be nice too. So what we'll do is we'll get these bad boys here fired up, get going. Again, I'm still using the old battery pack. It is bloody cold, so I don't know how long that battery pack's going to last. So it could be a bit of a fun night, bit interesting, and already I'm starting to cheer up a little bit now. So it's just amazing on what astrophotography can do for your soul. That's right. All right. Well, I'll do my best to all those that are having clouds. I'll do my very best to capture the best image that we can, and see how we go. So I will talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, so we have found ourselves a target, and to be honest with you, it is probably that small in the field of view, probably won't even be able to see it. Oh well, we'll see what happens. But it is the Atom for Peace galaxy. Something I haven't heard of before, and something I've never imaged before too. So it could be interesting to see how it all turns out. The large field of view, the tiny little galaxy in the large field of view. What is there around it? Who knows? But hopefully we'll find out soon. Right now, the twins are imaging away 90-second exposures in HA and currently in the blue channel. And then once and I'm going to be probably shooting for about an hour. And then once that's done, I'm going to put my flat panel cap on the blue channel, shoot my flats there, and then change it over to green, and then over to red. So I'll be shooting roughly about an hour's worth of data in each channel, and yeah, and hopefully we get ourselves a cool image at the end of it. It's going to be really interesting to see how this one turns out. Yeah, and I'm just going to keep thumping away at the HA throughout the whole night as well. So hopefully we get some good data there too. Oh, well, we'll let this image, and I'm going to go inside and get warm. Well guys, I just want to give you a bit of an update as to how the imaging session is actually going. Pretty cold, very cold. It was, I think at the start of the imaging session, it was about 6.5 degrees. For me, very cold. I've got my extra warm jacket on, and some years I may end up losing subscribers because, yes, I do support Liverpool. That's a different story. Anyway, I've got my my flat cap on at the moment. I've shot my flats for my blue channel. I'm shooting my flats now for my green channel. I'm doing them straight after I've imaged as well, so it does take up just a little bit of time. I shoot about 50 flats, 50 flats and 50 flat darks as well. Currently we're doing roughly around about 3-second exposures in the green channel, and I think we're about 2 seconds on the blue channel. Yeah, if I need to add a bit more light and all that because of the hydrogen alpha flats, the light needs to be a bit brighter. I've got the dimming switch on the front, so I can adjust the brightness there. Yeah, so we're going really well. It's going to be an interesting image. From what I've seen in the color channels, you cannot see much of this galaxy at all with this large field of view. So I'm kind of interested to see what we're going to get on around the whole, as an image as a whole. But I'm also not expecting heaps of detail too, because I'm not shooting any luminance frames there. The luminance does bring out a bit of detail, or can bring out a fair bit of detail, obviously depending on how much luminance you shoot to. So yeah, it is a bit interesting. I will switch to the red filter. I was thinking maybe I'd just do a HAGB image, and through stacking the Lagoon images, the HAGB and the RGB images, they're not really too much difference except for the star colors. So yeah, we'll shoot our red channel as well. We'll get that star color happening, and then maybe we'll merge the HA to the red channel, depending on how we're going for HA data. I mean, this might not be anything out there, so who knows. Yeah, pretty keen to see what happens here. Pretty unexpected night, beautiful and clear, loving it. Cold, but that's okay. Oh, and I haven't had to turn the dew heaters on either at the moment. Like everything else is starting to dry up. There was a moment there where a little bit of dew was sort of happening, but my 3D printed dew shields stopped the dew from forming, so I was pretty happy about that. And yeah, all right. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment if you've got any questions. And if this is the first video you've seen, please check out some of my others and maybe hit that subscribe. Alright guys, so that's it for me. So until next time, take it easy. See yous. G'day everyone, Steve here, and I just want to take this moment to thank you all for your support in subscribing and following my journey and my imaging session with the twins. I also like to quickly shout out to all my members as well that support my channel via other means. So thank you very much to everyone who takes the time in watching my content, and I look forward to producing more content in the future and more images and more journeys with the twins. See you.